Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. What's your name?
My name is One. What's your name?
My name is James, and I'm from Scotland. Where are you from, Juan?
Uh, I'm from Vietnam. Do you know Vietnam?
I know Vietnam. I was actually in Vietnam 2 weeks ago. I was in Vietnam. So right now I'm in Cambodia. Do you know Cambodia?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was in Vietnam 2 weeks ago, and I visited Ho Chi Minh City and Hoi An and Nha Trang. Do you know these places?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so my favorite place was Hoi An. That was my favorite place, and I really liked it there. That was definitely my favorite place. So which part of Vietnam are you from, Juan?
What's live in Thái Nguyên near Hà Nội?
Ah, oh, okay. And how old are you?
I'm 13.
13 years old. Wow. So I'm 30 years old, so I'm more than double your age. I'm 30. Yeah, it's my birthday soon, though. I'm going to be 31 soon. When's your birthday, Juan?
The
Do you know when your birthday is? When you're
yes.
going to be 14? Ah, okay. So, have you ever been to Cambodia?
No.
No? I think I prefer Vietnam to Cambodia because my favorite food in Vietnam is banh mi.
Yes.
You know banh mi? Yeah, I love banh mi. When I was in Ho Chi Minh City, every morning I would have banh mi for breakfast. Every morning. But I also love Vietnamese coffee. I think maybe you're too young to drink
Yes.
Vietnamese coffee, but it's very nice. I really like Vietnamese coffee, but it's quite strong, so I only have one. I never drink two coffees, only one, because the coffee in Vietnam is very strong.
Can you? Can I ask you some questions?
Yes, of course you
What
can,
are your
one. Go
hobbies?
ahead. Oh, okay. So I just bought a new bicycle. So I love to cycle every day, is one of my favorite hobbies. And also, I play a game on the computer. I've got a computer game that I really like. It's called CS:GO. Have you
Yeah.
heard of this game? It's kind of like Fortnite. Have you played Fortnite?
No.
No. Okay, but yeah, I like to cycle every day, and also I like playing pool. You
Mm,
know, playing pool
yes.
on a pool table. Yeah, yeah. So,
Um,
what are your hobbies, Juan?
yeah.
What hobbies do you
I
have?
like to swimming. I like to cooking. I like to video game. I like to
Mm.
badminton.
Badminton. Oh, okay. So when I was in Vietnam, I was in a city called Nha Trang, and there on the beach in Nha Trang, everyone was playing volleyball.
Yes.
Do you know volleyball? Yeah,
Yeah.
like this volleyball on the sand, and sometimes they would let me play on the beach. Sometimes I'd ask if I could play, and they would let me. So it was nice. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm going to come back to Vietnam in maybe 1.5 months. I come back to Vietnam. So this time I'm going to go to the north and visit Hanoi and some. I think it's called
Yes.
Sapa. Have you heard of Sapa? Yeah, in the north of Vietnam. Yeah, I want to visit here. It looks very beautiful. Have you got any more questions for me,
Yes.
Juan?
What do you do in your free time?
Oh, in my spare time. So I volunteer in a school. I'm a teacher. I volunteer in a school in a city called Battambang, is the name of the city, and my school is called AKD School. And I have some students the same age as you, age one of my classes. I have very young students, and then my other class is much older.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah. So, do you
Yes.
like the Avengers? What? Ah, have you seen the new one, the End
Yes.
Game? Yeah. Who was your favorite character in Avengers? Who's your favorite in Avengers? It's mine. My favorite is Hulk.
I like Iron Man.
Iron Man. Oh yeah, Iron Man's cool. Definitely my favorite is Hulk though. Yeah, I like him a lot. So what other things do you get up to? Are you on school holidays right?
Yes.
Do you have school holidays?
Yes.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do with your free time? In your free time, you're gonna swim and play with your friends.
Yes.
Ah, excellent, excellent. So how long have you been learning English, Juan?
6 years.
6 years. Excellent, excellent. That's good. So you've been learning for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So I was trying to learn some Vietnamese when I was in Vietnam, but I find it very, very difficult. I think it's very hard for Westerner to learn English, to learn Vietnamese. It's very difficult. I think I learned Xin Chao and Dong Chai.
Yes.
Is that right? Did I say that right? Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, so I think learning Asian languages is very difficult for us for Western. It's these languages are very very hard to learn, but I want to try, but it's very difficult. Have you got any more questions
Yes.
for me, Juan?
What is favorite season?
My favorite season? Oh, my favorite season is definitely summer. 100%, definitely summer. So in my country, where I'm from, it's called Scotland. And when we have the winter, it's very long. The winter is maybe 5 months long. And it's very, very cold, very cold. So it can go down as cold as minus 10 degrees. It can be very cold. And I don't like the cold. I like hot weather. I like the sun. I like summer. So I come to visit Asia, and I think I stay here for many years because it's nice and warm. Yeah, so what's your
I
favorite
like
season?
summer.
You like summer too? Ah. Do you have a rainy season
Yes.
in Vietnam? Ah, what and when is that? When does rainy season start? Has it started already?
June.
Do you know when does rainy season start?
It's June.
June. Ah, okay, so it's already started. Yeah, so in Cambodia, it's rainy season as well. And every day it rains for 3 hours. Every day. It's very, very, and it's quite often at the same time it rains. I was cycling in my bike yesterday and I got caught in the rain. I was very, very wet. Have you got any more questions lined up there for me?
Yes. Do you like animals?
Yes. So my favorite animal I've only seen in Vietnam and Thailand and Cambodia. My favorite animal I don't have in Scotland. Monkey.
Me too.
I love monkeys. Yeah, monkeys are the best. They are the best. But in Scotland, we don't have monkeys. So it's very cool for me to see monkeys in Asia. Um, and sometimes at the temple, you see them and they jump on my friend. They jump on her shoulder and they climbing on top of her. It was very funny. Very, very funny. So your favorite monkey animal is monkey
Yes.
as well? Yeah. Ah, okay. So when did you last see monkeys? Do you see them very often? Are they near your home?
You. You.
Sorry?
You.
What other animals do you see in Vietnam? Do you have crocodile?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever seen crocodile? I think these are very scary. I don't like crocodile. Very scary. Very scary animals, crocodile. So here in Asia, we have mosquitoes. You know mosquito?
Yes.
So in Scotland, we don't have mosquito. We have something called midgie. This is what we have in Scotland, and they are much smaller than mosquito, much smaller. But when they bite you, oh, I have someone at my door. 1 second. Sorry, I just had someone at my door. So what was I saying? Yeah, so in Scotland we have midges, and they are very small, like mosquito, but when they bite you, they're very, very itchy. Like ooh, you can feel like this, ooh. Yeah, not good. So, but I don't think they are as big as mosquito. What other animals do you have in Vietnam, Juan?
Can you read this?
Pardon? Can you say again?
Can you repeat?
What other animals do you have in Vietnam? Yeah, what other animals do you have in Vietnam?
Is
What other animals do you see?
I don't remember.
Pardon? Can you say again?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. So in Scotland we have something called badgers, and also we have squirrel, and I think maybe in Vietnam you have deer. Maybe I'm not sure, but we have these animals, and also lots of sheep, cows, and what's the famous bird? There's a famous bird in Scotland, and it's called pheasant, and they're very expensive.
Yes.
This is a very expensive animal. So we have lots of wildlife in Scotland, but like I said, in the winter it's very, very cold.
That's the
Anyway, it was very nice to meet you, Juan. Okay, have a good day. Bye bye.